bro. You're running your channel. You're running Troy's. The what is it? Secret Identity.
I don't run it, but I do have access to posting.
Yeah,
It's fun.
you're a busy guy. You're a busy
Busy
Will.
gay. Busy
Busy,
gay.
busy Will. Busy guy.
Uh,
You're a busy guy that's not going to buy tickets to Celebration next Thursday.
Probably not. Oh, we're live right now. I'm happy I realized that before I said something stupid.
Oh, bro, we're always live, even when we're not live. There's only two people. Hi, two people. Where the hell's everyone else at? Where's America at, guys? Come on.
Where's America?
Come on.
America
Okay,
Chavez, America Ferrera,
now we're up to 4. 2 from me, 2 from you. Oh, 5.
Captain America.
Captain, bro, America's ass, bro. Did you watch X-Men 97 today?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it yet, so don't tell me nothing.
Okay, well, I'm happy you told me not to tell you because
It was fire.
it was, dude, this show. I love Star Wars, and this is a Star Wars podcast. But
Yeah.
X-Men 97 might be the best project on Disney Plus.
Oh, I believe it, bro. I still cry at the end of episode 5.
Dude.
Rogue saying, "I can't feel you." Oh my god, bro.
Might be the
Goosebumps.
best project on Disney Plus.
Bro. Yeah. And you saw they just like greenlit season 3?
Already?
Yep. I saw a post somewhere that
Really?
they got season 3 like approved. So, yeah, keep it coming, man.
I had no idea it was that. Wow.
Yeah, man.
But the showrunner's not a part of it anymore, so
I know they better get him back, bro. Give him a hall pass. Who cares what he did? We
yeah.
all make mistakes.
I wonder how much Victoria Alonso had to do with the show too, because she's listed as producer in the credits, in the opening credits, and obviously, like, she got the axe. So
Oh man.
I'm interested to see how maybe it'll change, maybe it won't. Who knows?
All right, I guess we could do this show that we have here that we have everybody waiting for, and maybe I'll just drop the intro.
Cool.
At last we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi.
What is up? Welcome back to another episode of Dark Side Secrets. What's up, Will?
Hey, Tony. It wasn't like we were just talking for 20 minutes before this.
How you doing, busy guy who's always working and doesn't have no more free time anymore?
That's honestly true.
I know, bro. I know.
That's honestly true.
Oh man.
It's fine. We got Star Wars stuff to talk about to take our mind off of work, even though Star Wars is work sometimes, especially when it's an episode like last night.
Yeah, no, for sure. So let's go through the chat first, see what these jabronis got cooking, and then we'll talk about that episode first. Chris in the building. He's probably drinking right now. What up, Chris? Nap time, I guess.
Drinking water, I hope, Chris.
Yeah, right, bro. I made a video for a celebration on what you should bring in your backpack, like for day 1. And it's all like common sense stuff, like water bottles, battery packs. This dude's like, bring a flask so you can sneak in liquor. I'm like, bro, relax. That you don't need to have that.
Gonna end up in Japanese jail.
That's what I told him. I said, bro, I'm gonna hang out with you, but like, I'm not gonna bail you out of jail or go to jail with you in Japan.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry. Cole, what's up, gents? What up, Cole? Zeus, hello there.
Hey, Zeus.
What up, Skywalker's Academy? How you doing? It will end well with lots of losses and ripping our hearts out again. I hope my heart gets ripped out. I don't know. There might be some disappointment. We'll see. There's a lot of speculating we'll have. The trees, what up? Time for another stream at work. My boss better back off and not bug me. Yeah, boss.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Show him the camera right now. Show him your phone. Hey, what's up, boss of the trees? This is Will and also Tony. And just lay off. All right?
Yeah.
Let him go on break. Let him go get a snack. Let him drive down the road and get some food. Maybe a coffee, maybe a little pick-me-up drink. Maybe just lay off a little bit. The reports will be in, okay? He'll get his job done. It'll be fine. Cool it, boss. And hey, maybe subscribe to us while you're at it, boss.
Yeah, boss. Jagger Reaction, what's up? Welcome. Lacey in the building. Yo, what up, Lacey? Welcome. You better be in the chat. Galactic Cantina, hello there. Why no faces? Because we're ugly as shit.
Yeah, we're right here, dude. What do you want? This is what you wanted? You wanted this?
Show yourselves, Sith Lords. Well, I'm the Sith. Will's he's a good guy. He has Luke's saber on his forearm.
I'm a droid.
He follows the rules.
I'm a droid.
Show us the t-shirt. Tatooine, baby. I was a little worried you were gonna wear this because I know you have it too. Boom, 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 boom. That Rancor.
It's a Rancor.
It's fire.
The Rancor action figure from Return of the Jedi, the 80s. What does it say? It says something right here. In the deep recesses of Jabba the Hutt's desert palace lurks the deadly Rancor based over 5. I can't read that. It's upside down and backwards.
80s kid from the 90s. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Jake, what up? Hey, Tony looks alive. Yeah, I'm alive, Jake. Come on. Come on. It's me. I was in the chat last week. Come on. That Slavic water. Yeah, sure. I don't know what that means. I found Clone Wars season 2 on DVD at a thrift store today. I hope you bought it. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I have the full set that's like over there somewhere. It's very cool to have.
What's that giant colorful thing behind you on the floor?
Oh, this painting?
Yeah.
It's a Keith Haring inspired painting of Luke picking up Yoda on Dagobah.
What the? Yo, that's fire.
Yeah, you know Keith Haring?
No, but now I do.
Dude, Keith Haring. He's like one of the biggest artists of the 90s, 80s. He's like all of this stuff. Anytime it looks like this, it's like his style is very specific. I don't know what you want.
That's dope. That looks like it's in like a bathroom at like a Mexican restaurant. That's fire.
That's what my office is. It's a bathroom at a Mexican restaurant.
Oh man, you got to find a spot to hang it up, which you have nowhere to put that.
It covers up the bottom shelf of just nonsense that I have on that bookshelf right there. So,
oh, you're on Hannah's Discord. I could tag you in a comment there, Tony. I am.
Hannah's got a Discord?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
What's up? How's it going? I'm good today. This man asking questions and answering them all in one sentence. What did you think of Bad Batch and the Deadpool trailer? And lastly, what did you think of X-Men 97? Oh, we're gonna get into all of that for sure. Maybe not X-Men 97 because I didn't watch it today, but Bad Batch, and we'll talk a little Deadpool. Yo, look at Big Money Lisi. Shout out to Lisi with the $4.99 super chat. Let me find this little green bastard. Where's he at?
My trick's gonna work on me. Only money.
Talk like Jar Jar and Jabba for a minute, or I need a refund. Come on. Impressions are $9.99.
What do we think? Diwala Wonga. Mila Kunis.
Misa thinks you're crazy.
Misa thinks you're not getting your $4.99 back.
Thank you. That will go towards some pizza or celebration tickets next week. Because yeah.
That's what I think of every time I think of Jabba the Hutt is him from not something Dark Side. What's the third one? The Family Guy special. That's supposed to be the Jedi.
I forgot what it is, but I have it on DVD.
When Meg is choking Jabba and he goes Mila Kunis.
Oh, that's so funny. Meredith in the building. What's up, Meredith? Awesome fellas. I'm lucky he's cool. He laughed at this and said he will go back to his dungeon and let me live. Told him to sub while he is at it.
See?
Oh, let's
get people out of work sometimes.
Let's go. That is hilarious. I see you both have Captain Rex helmet behind you. Of course, bro. Rex is a legend, bro. I have to have it. Come on.
Tony just has a really cool stand for it.
Yep. Oh yeah. Hashtag Gates.
Hashtag Gates, baby.
It's the fun police, the poo-poo caca face guy. What up, Grayson? Lisi says, good Jabba. The last few Bad Batch episodes have been exciting and good, but I feel like they could have put everything in a yep. Hopefully we'll get a longer ending. Nope. And where's Cody? So let's hop into it. Episode 14. What is it called? Fire spray? Fire? What was it called? Fire flare?
Flash something.
Flash sale, flash strike,
Flash strike, fire
What-
strike.
whatever it was called. What did you think of the episode overall as the episode, and then as the 14th episode going into the finale?
I give it a 10 out of 10 for tension.
Okay.
I give it a 6 out of 10 overall now that I'm not watching it and I've already watched the episode. Only because, like, we didn't really get a lot, and this was such a setup episode for the finale. And Star Wars shows love to do this, where the second to last episode is like such a setup that not a lot goes on, and then the next episode is like where they give us everything that we thought we were going to at least see set up in the first one and then double down on in the next episode. It just kind of like, hey, they're on Tantus now, and Echo's dressed like a stormtrooper, and Emery Carr is still conflicted over whether or not she wants to kill a bunch of kids. It's kind of we didn't, in terms of the plot moving, I would say this is the least amount of that in this episode, outside of the fact that now they're in Tantus.
Yeah.
Like, they finally are there. They finally made it. It's just what they did when we got there.
Nothing.
And like everything that happened, it was like their ship crashed. It was kind of a reverse of the episode where Crosshair and Omega leave, but without all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
So
nah, I'm right there with you. The episode itself, like, was fine if you just look at it as an episode. Like, it was pretty fun. I love seeing the Zillow Beast. We knew it was there, but having that confirmation it was there, and how afterwards she's like, "Oh, I got a plan." Clearly, it's going to be to release that mofo, and he's going to cause a ruckus.
Yeah,
but like, it's kind of like Ahsoka all over again, man. Like that the second to last episode, like barely anything happened, and it's like, shit, so much has to happen in the finale. Is it going to be rushed? Are they going to cover everything?
Yeah.
So I wish we would have got a little bit more things tied up, because now it's like, okay, are we gonna get, is where the hell's Rex? Is Wolf gonna turn? Who's CX2? Is Cody gonna pop up? Is Asajj gonna pop up with Quinlan? There's like so many things that I'm wondering, and it's like you can't have all of that in the finale. It's too much.
Yeah, look, we talk about this literally every day, all day for weeks. And for us as Star Wars fans, we do a lot of speculating, which is fun. It's the part about watching these from week to week. It's hard to not think of where the show is going when you're in the middle of it. But when you're the penultimate episode and now going into the finale, we were talking about it earlier in our group chat today. I am less excited, or at least a little like my bubble has been bursted of excitement from where we started this season to now, where I'm like, okay, they're on Tantus. The stakes are still the same. They still have to save Omega. Like, it's kind of like they saved Omega at the beginning of this season. They got her back, and then she got captured again, and now they just go to Tantus, which was the original plan from the beginning of the season and where we left off in season 2. You know what I mean? It's like we kind of ended up bookending it with the plot of where we ended season 2 is now, okay, they're achieving it. They're getting into Tantus. They've done it.
Yeah.
But with the Zillow Beast and everything that we saw in the episode, like, I have a feeling that it might end up being very similar to the gravitas and the kind of show not tell of Book of Boba Fett's final episode. Where it was like, Boba Fett, he's riding a big monster. Oh, look there's a bunch of characters who are all going to help him.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a whole lot of action, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be a finale. and it's going to be this big explosion, and then that's kind of the end of it. You know what I mean? And then there'll be a cutscene at the end where it's like, oh, that person actually survived. Like, we understand the formula. I just wish it was given to us with different ingredients, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, no, 100%. And like, I think what is making this worse for us is, and someone in the chat was asking about it. Micah was saying finale also 20 minutes long. So the only person on the internet that's reporting this, and I got the article right here, is comingsoon.net or whatever. And it says that the finale is around 24 to 25 minutes, which this is like, bro, that's like blue balls. Like, what? No.
Yeah, what? I just
If that's
where did they get this information?
yeah.
Where did Anubhav Chaudhry get this information? And like, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, I guess, is the thing. But if it is that short, like, there's a lot of loose ends to tie up. Also, because everybody thinks that there's going to be a major death at some point. If not, all of them are going to die.
All of them, yeah.
If that's not wrapped up in this episode, Seth made a good point in our Beyond the Dune Sea. Go subscribe to them in our group chat. It's like, why end the show if it's not just going to be another show right after that's doing the same thing and furthering this plot?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I am hopeful for what we are going to get in the final episode. I really hope it's cool, but I don't know. I'm a little perturbed going into this last week.
Pat's fan, hey Will and Tony, what's up? Welcome. And then well, look who still hasn't shown up in the show yet.
Quinlan was here.
If they do connect this all to Quinlan in the Path, I would be very happy, because I've been like, what's going on with the Path and Quinlan? That seems,
does it even exist right now?
No, this could be the beginning of it.
That's what yeah.
Because if Omega survives with those 4 younglings and Asajj takes them, it'll be like Asajj, like, I don't want these kids, Quinlan, you take them, and then they start the Path, and it could be the beginning, and maybe Omega has been running the Path this whole time, and we see her old as hell, and she's like the Harriet Tubman of the Path.
Oh my God. Is the Path the same thing as, or was the Path ever referenced in Jedi Survivor?
I don't. That's a good question.
Because like the whole thing that they're doing there on that's not Corvus. That's I think of Corvus because the guy's name is Eno Cordova. But whatever planet that is where Seer Junda dies and gets diced up by Vader.
Wasn't that Jeddah? That was Jeddah.
Jeddah?
Yeah.
It's like that whole thing was Jedi archives and like locations for where the children are, like the Force sensitive children are, right?
Yeah.
It's what Vader goes after in the Vader comics when he kills Jocasta Nu.
Yeah.
So now they have the archive data, but is that referred to as the Path at that point?
Gunji says, yes, Seer was a part of the Path. I don't remember, but I mean,
but was it called the Path, or was it just
like in the
another
game
thing where it was like trying to save Force sensitive children?
Yeah, I don't know if it was called the Path, but I think it was literally the same thing.
That's what I'm saying is, if Survivor and Kenobi take place at the same time, and there was that whole thing with Kenobi where it was like Quinlan was here at the Jedi Path and all that, do you think that the Path, because it's called the Path, it has to lead somewhere, leads them to that planet that they got to at the end of Survivor, and like that's going to be their safe haven for all the Force sensitive children?
No, because Tanalor at the end of Survivor, like they didn't even know where it was or really about it till halfway through, and they had to do some crazy stuff to get the way to get there. So I don't think a lot of people
But
knew
that's what I
about
mean
it.
is like is now that they've gotten there.
Oh, could
So
that
now
be
they're
where
like,
the
hey,
path?
we know where to bring the kids.
I think kind of so, because like at the end of the game, wasn't Cal and them saying this is a new home where we're gonna start, we're gonna build here. So maybe that will be the path, because Cal's there, Marin's there, Bodhi's little force sensitive daughter is there potentially with them.
That's what I'm saying is like there's so much floating around right now where there's like force sensitive kids. People are trying to get them from the empire, save them from the empire, and bring them somewhere, not necessarily to start a new Jedi Order, but also to like just save the force sensitive children from being harnessed by the empire, like they're doing with all of the kids that they have on Tantus right now. So I guess my thing is it's just weird how there's all of that going on. We saw Asajj in this season. Like they wouldn't have bringing her back without there being like
Yep.
some sort of something after that is weird. I know the voice actor for Ahsoka was like, yeah, this isn't the last time you're going to see her.
Yeah, Asajj.
So
Yeah.
that's why I'm thinking maybe there's a show that comes out afterwards. Maybe Asajj is in the third Jedi Cal game.
That would be nuts. Like Asajj and Quinlan, and they're there with a bunch of younglings
And
and
they have to
Tantalor.
like team up with people because Seer and Eno Cordova, like all of these Jedi who were helping out are now dead. And
Yeah.
it's just Cal and Bode's daughter and Marin, but she's not force sensitive unless you count the whole
The
Night
magic
Sister
stuff.
as
Yeah.
I mean it's all part of the force, but like Jedi specific force sensitivity. So I don't know. It's just weird how this is all like floating around in the same orbit with kids and all that stuff.
I would love for Asajj and Quinlan to pop up in the third Survivor game, because
Yeah.
they're literally Cal and Marin is just like Quinlan and Asajj, Jedis with nice sister side chicks.
Yep.
That's just crazy.
Well, and too, like I would in that reference, I would count Quinlan as the side chick to Asajj. But like especially with the whole Marin Night Sister thing, like, okay, there is a Jedi with a Night Sister who is helping save kids from the Empire. It's the exact same thing for both of them.
Yeah.
So
That'd be sick, man. I guess next week. So wait, someone was asking, yo, Coach Dougie, what's up? So next week is the finale. And Macman, what's up? The rumor is that it's 25 minutes long. If this article is right, it says the finale is 25 minutes, which I hope it's not. But I guess we'll see, man. I guess we'll see.
my only hope is it's a long episode because the first ever episode was a very long episode of the Bad Batch, and this being called The Cavalry Has Arrived, like that play off of the first time we see the Bad
Yeah.
Batch. It's like it would be great to have the series book ended start to finish with these long episodes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
George, what's up?
What's up, dude?
I hope the next episode's at least an hour. It just seems like there's a lot to cover. You would think that and hope that too, but I don't know. I guess we shall see. And shout out to Andy C with the 15-pound super chat.
My trick's gonna work on me. Only money.
Love what you are doing, bud. So sending some love from the UK. Let's go. Thanks for the content and keep it coming. Thank you, Andy C, man. We appreciate you. Let's go. Yeah, the episode 1 was an hour and 15 minutes, bro. If we don't, man, I guess we'll see. What up, Zuhair? Yeah, it didn't feel like that. So
yeah, it was kind of. I don't want to call it lackluster, but that's the only word that I can think of for lack of a better word. It was just like kind of like like we got there. We've known this entire season they were going to get there.
Yeah,
and it just took a full season to do it. And like I get now that they're here, blah blah blah, but like personally, I don't know if this finale is going to live up to, in my eyes, my personal opinion, the episode we got where it was Rex and all of the clones and their base gets blown up, and the Clone X versus Crosshair episode. Like that episode is kind of, I think, what people thought the last episode of the season was going to be. It was like all the clones team up. They fight a bunch of stormtroopers. A bunch of clones question their allegiance to the Empire because they see these clones working against the Empire to save clones. I think a lot of people, including myself, thought that this next episode was going to be like that, and it still can, but just from the writing on the wall from the last 3 episodes, I am leaning away from that being the actual what's going to happen.
George said, also not getting great vibes with the cryptic tweet from the writer quoting Luke from The Last Jedi. This is not going to end the way you think. So, like, the way we all think is that most people are going to die. But if they don't die,
I'd be cool with that, bro. I don't want them to die.
But then why is it the final season? They're alive. You're going to just forget about them?
Maybe they become part of the weird Path Avengers that they're assembling of Asajj, Quinlan, Rex.
Imagine that.
The Bad Batch, Omega, where like she has to be like the older siblings to all of the kids. Cal's there. Like, I know I sound like just an idiot just naming all these people, but like, like there's gotta, if this doesn't wrap up the Bad Batch's story at the end of this episode, then there has to be something that comes right after that. Maybe that's what gets announced, like you were saying, on May 4th, is whatever's going to happen right after this.
Yeah, I think either May 4th, maybe they'll announce if there's something else, or maybe they'll pull a Book of Boba Fett, and after the credits, we get a little, and coming next, The Path, and you just see Asajj with a bunch of kids running down like a freaking cave or something.
Yeah, that's what I mean, where it's like, because okay, I know Order 66 happened, and I know Anakin slaughtered a bunch of younglings, but I really cannot see the end of this show killing Omega and all of those other younglings.
I know.
I cannot see that happening, especially in animation cartoon style. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
like there's going to be some sort of
happy medium
where it's like there's going to be some sort of hope at the end of this, where I think my biggest prediction for what's going to happen next week is Omega seeing Asajj do the hand thing with the Kraken looking kaiju on that seed planet. What is it, Pabu?
Yeah.
She's going to do that with the Zillo Beast, or it's going to be like all of them standing together, and it's like you have to tap into your potential. You got to learn to fall. And all of the kids are going to stand there, and that's how the Zillo Beast is like not going to kill everybody. It's going to be a Grogu situation where like he puts out his hand and the Rancor goes to sleep. Like that's I really predict that that's what's going to happen next week.
So what I was thinking of earlier, because I'm like, man, if it really is that short, the only way I would be maybe satisfied, well, I don't know about satisfied, but or to make it like, to me, like kind of like good in a way, is what if in this finale they go in, there's a big fight, and basically they all get wiped out and die, except for maybe the 4 younglings. I'm talking about Bad Batch and Omega. Done. Yeah. Like they go in, Hemlock's like, oh, they breached the perimeter. He takes his iPad, let them loose, and he presses a button. All the tubes open up. Those crazy dark troopers or whatever he has in there comes out, and then Omega lets the Zillo Beast out, and it's just craziness. Everyone dies, and then maybe there's like a time jump, like at the end of season 7 of Clone Wars, and maybe there's a time jump, and somehow in all the fuss, Echo gets a message out to Rex with the coordinates, and maybe Rex comes a little bit later and he sees everyone's dead on Mount Tantus, and like you see him, Wolf, and Gregor, like they're just like broken because everyone's gone, and then that's why they leave and go to that one island.
That would be such a bleak ending. I really don't think that's gonna happen. I really don't think Rex is gonna get coordinates, show up, and then see all of his dead friends Like, I don't think I really don't
Hey,
think
25 minutes. That's enough time to do that and be
to
dark.
kill everybody and make everybody sad. That's enough time. How long was the final episode of Clone Wars season 7?
Long enough. I'll tell you that. Well, technically, it was that whole thing was a 4-episode arc.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the last episode. It had to have been longer than 25 minutes.
I'll tell you right now. It was Victory and Death, and it was 23 minutes.
Whoa, dude. So that's what I mean. You can do a lot with a little amount of time.
Maybe we're judging a book by a cover, and that's all you need.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, we would want it to be longer. But if if they're saying this is 25 and that was only 23 minutes, like, I have that episode tattooed on my leg. Like, that's incredible Star Wars. So who knows?
If you take the credits out, it's probably really just 20 minutes.
Yeah. I will say though, like, obviously, like, the emotional weight that Clone Wars season 7 had for so many people, like, because it went away and then it came back, and those last 4 episodes of, like, I consider that like a movie. Like, that's Revenge of the Sith B. Of all of that going on. So I mean, these last 4 episodes of Bad Batch have not lived up to what happened at Prestige of Mandalore. So, but that's what I mean of, like, if we are continuing the trajectory that has been set by those last 3 episodes, I just don't see this being an incredible pop.
Yeah.
Like the last episode. Like, I would love to see for the last episode of this series that I've truly enjoyed for the last couple of years of it being on.
Yeah, no, for sure. Danny, what's up? What's up, Hale? What up, Vax Skywalker? Do you think Rex will show up to Tantus? I don't think he's gonna. I figure if he was, that Echo or somebody would have got a message out to him, like at the end of this episode, to like build that up. That okay, Rex is on the way. Unless the finale opens up and Echo's like, Rex, I need you here, and sends a message to start it.
And like Emery Carr is the one who shows him how to send a message without it being tracked or something.
Yeah. That would be possible, but I don't know what to think. I'm gonna go in hoping it's good, but if I wake up at 3 a.m. and it's basura, I'm gonna be grumpy that next morning.
That's why I don't wake up at 3 a.m. for this stuff.
Yeah, no, I've stopped for a while, but for the finale, I'm hoping it's gonna be juicy and worth it. Get a good juicy reaction out of me, but I guess we'll see, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's bring up that clip because you haven't seen this yet. Because you're a busy guy because you're always busy. Being
it also
busy.
just didn't look like it for me. It just kind of looks like throwaway footage.
I guess. Are you ready for Grievous and Morgan Elsbeth?
Stay back. Seti Nakdor time my seed.
That's in the trailer.
Yeah.
There's him doing the Kenobi stuff. Okay. I'll see it in a week. Like, it looks cool. I'm happy. I am stoked we are getting more Grievous content, but like,
Grievous. I thought in the trailer that was Morgan fighting Grievous. That's not Morgan. Morgan is back here in the cut, super young, right there. Look.
Do they have captions for this?
Yeah. Let's run it back and see if we can see any secrets. Grunts and chuckles. General Grievous grunts, shouts. So the one that says stay back, it doesn't say who she is.
Alien language.
But Morgan Elsbeth is the young one in the back, like 100%. Like that's her.
Yeah.
But I always thought it was her fighting Grievous in the trailer because that looks like her right there. Like if you just look at it, like, oh. But that's kind of racist saying all Night Sisters look the same, you know? Not in this galaxy, pal.
Because there's like isn't there a Night Sister character who gives Elsbeth doesn't Elsbeth get those blades in the trailer?
Maybe later on or something, because from like the Mountain Clan or something like that, there was
Yeah,
another.
like the mountain
Yeah.
witch or something.
Because I think later on in the trailer, she doesn't have as many face markings. She's more like how she looked in Mando.
Yeah,
Like
but
without it.
late when she's training though, she does like this thing where I'm pretty sure she pulls out those blades that this lady's using. The Night Sister
probably.
blades.
Or maybe we just see that lady and we think it's her.
I'm pulling it up. I gotta look.
Here. It's
yeah, if you pull up the right there.
It's right here.
It's when Elsbeth is like playing with those swords or whatever. Yeah, that's from the Grievous thing then.
Yeah.
This could be I'm assuming this is the aftermath of the Grievous stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah, because she looks older there. Dude, I cannot wait for more Thrawn. This is next Saturday. It doesn't feel like, bro, we're gonna see Barriss next Saturday.
I know, dude.
How crazy is that? We're gonna see Marok next Saturday.
This is what I mean right there. It's those blades.
Yeah, she's right there. She's killing the battle droids.
So maybe she picks up the blades after that lady dies.
Yeah, Grievous is gonna kill the heck out of them. And then...
if you turn on the captions, I think that's where what's her name? Mountain Clan matron.
Your path is set, Morgan Elsbeth. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
This show is gonna be so good.
I'm very excited. So I think whoever had the blades before, who does like the Azarath Menthrion's intro Raven thing to do the blades.
What is it called? What is it? What do they say?
That's what Raven says from the Teen Titans show. Remember? Azarath Menthrion's Zintos. But she does the thing where the blades light up, the Night Sister magic, and I'm assuming Grievous kills her.
Yeah, probably.
And then Morgan's gonna like pick up the blades and do all of this stuff of like, no, my sister. Because that shot where the ship's blown up, that's on Corvus. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, that's the New Republic. She's
That's on Corvus after she blows up the ship later on in the trailer.
Dude, I'm hyped for the Grand Inquisitor. The real Grand Inquisitor's back. I'm debating how I want to watch it, because like you go look at the titles and see what's what. It's like, should I watch it in the order it releases, or do I want to just watch the three Barriss ones first and then the three Morgan, or do I want to watch it in the order they give it? Because the Tales of the Jedi, I think it started with the Ahsoka and then did Dooku, then like
they were in
alternated.
timeline order.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. I don't know if I should just watch it in the correct order, or just watch all three of Morgan's and all three of Barriss's, so I could just complete the story.
I'm watching it in the order that it
drops.
Yeah, just because like you never know if it like helps out the next episodes.
Yeah, because I feel like Marok being in the Barriss story isn't a coincidence, having Morgan in it. So
that's what I mean.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yo, what up, Nick? You stupid jerk. Off work, what's good? What up? This guy's always working.
Working, man.
Work. Yeah, so next week it's a crazy week for Star Wars. Thursday, Japan celebration tickets. Friday, Phantom Menace, baby. Saturday, May the 4th, Tales of the Empire, Skywalker in theaters, the whole saga. And then Sunday is Revenge of the 5th. Just Darth Maul stuff, probably, you know?
Yeah. What do you think they're going to announce? Because you think there's going to be big announcements. I honestly think they're just going to give us all this stuff and be like, see you next time.
Yeah. I mean, the only announcement would be maybe saying, like, if there is a future show, if we don't get a reveal at the end of the finale, because there's really nothing else to announce unless they give us new footage for Acolyte and they're like, here's a new teaser for Acolyte, and we see like Tenebris and a bunch of cool stuff.
Is Phantom Menace only in theaters for the one day?
Oh no, it's 3 days. It's for the weekend for sure. But
The Acolyte footage is at the beginning of that, isn't it?
I think it's either at the beginning or the end of Phantom Menace. I forgot about that. So we will get that footage, but they probably won't release that to like everyone else till
Bro,
Monday.
they'll wait one more day and then they'll put it on Instagram the next day, knowing StarWars.com.
Yeah, that's true. So you're right. It might just be those Thursday, people that see the movie Thursday or whatever, and then or Friday, and then Saturday on May the 4th. Here's the footage from the movie.
Yeah. Well, because Phantom Menace doesn't come out on May the 4th. It comes out on
the 3rd, Friday.
Yeah, so then 3rd, 4th, 5th, I say the 6th is when they release the Acolyte footage.
On Monday. Yeah. It'd probably be like Monday morning.
Yep. That way people don't have to buy, like they get everybody buying tickets to just see the Acolyte footage, which I do think it's very cool, like from a Star Wars marketing perspective.
Yeah.
That they're showing the Acolyte footage before the Phantom Menace, like people who wanted to see the Phantom Menace trailer, so they would just buy tickets to movies. I think it was
Mighty Joe Young. No, yeah, Mighty Joe Young.
I think the Waterboy was one too, where people would people bought tickets to go see those other movies just to see the Phantom Menace trailer,
and then they left.
So it's very cool that they're doing that with the Acolyte of like, hey, this is what's coming next, but you got to buy a ticket to go see the Phantom Menace with that film. That's cool marketing on Disney's point.
Yeah, no, that stuff is fun. I like that stuff for sure. So I have a feeling Acolyte is going to be a banger, man.
Like I think it will. I think it's going to be very cool.
Like that one article you sent, that what Leslie Headland said about she's really going to pay homage to George.
Yeah.
And how they shot A New Hope and the framing and like the fading and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And like how it's going to pay homage to every movie in the saga. I'm interested to see how she does it, man.
Where was that article? Leslie Headland. Tribute.
Hey, Nick, he's not coming to Japan. He's allergic to sushi.
You could have got a photo with me at MegaCon, but you didn't even see me, so whatever.
Ooh.
Talking all that game for nothing. Hey, I'm going to see you at MegaCon. Will you sign my thing at MegaCon? Blah, blah, blah. Didn't even see me, bro.
But yeah, while you find that article, let's see what these
was it I think it was Entertainment Weekly.
Macman says, much love, guys. First time catching Dark Side Secrets live. Appreciate you hopping in, Macman. This is what we do. 80s kids hype for Acolyte. Yes. Galactic said your photo op's gonna be expensive.
My photo op?
Yeah, bro.
Just super chat. I'll send you a selfie of myself right now.
Gross.
Gross? What do you mean? It's a selfie. It's on my face, Tony.
Yeah, but you'll probably like pucker your lips and do something awkward and weird.
What the hell are you talking about, sir?
Nick said he'll send you $2.
What is it? Thanks, Nick. Appreciate you. That's probably what he meant. Where is that article?
Galactic Cantina says $5 for feet pics. He's asking.
Probably not. Probably not. Tony will though. Tony will do it for $3.
Yeah, $3.50. After Acolyte, the only thing we're gonna have the rest of this year is just Skeleton Crew. That's it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. It's just Skeleton. If we even get it this year.
It's going to be a slow second half of the year. We'll have the Outlaws game, but that's about it, man. It's going to be dry.
Dude, we might not even get Skeleton Crew this year.
Why? You don't think it's going to drop?
We've got no promo for it unless on May 4th they drop a trailer. Like, no promo. That show has just gone away with the wayside. We've gotten everything else that they've shown at whatchamacallit, at Celebration when you were there.
Except Andor Season 2.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But even
Yeah.
like they've asked Cassian Andor, what's his name, Diego Luna, about it, and he talked about it. Yeah, I'm going back to film, blah, blah, blah. We know nothing about Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
I honestly would not be surprised at this point if it ended up turning out to be like a Batgirl write-off where like they just axe the Star Wars show and that's it.
Really?
Wouldn't be surprised.
That would be why. You know what? They haven't really talked or said anything about it in a long, long time.
Nothing. We haven't gotten logos. We haven't gotten casting announcements. We haven't gotten anything. This for a Star Wars series to have this amount of secrecy around it, and unless it's going to be this amazing, awesome show, like we have heard nothing about it, and I wouldn't be surprised if they dropped the trailer that they showed at Celebration on May 4th. It's just like, hey, you excited for Acolyte in a month? In a few months, you'll see Star Wars Skeleton Crew, but like we know nothing about it. We literally know nothing.
Yeah.
And think about how long ago we were on that live stream, and I was talking about what were we on Sithcast, and I was talking about, I was like, we didn't know anything. That was months ago, and we still know nothing about Skeleton Crew.
It was a long time ago.
So,
damn, that is freaking wild, man.
this is the headline article. Let's see if I can zoom in here. Okay. The Acolyte promises nods to every Star Wars era, which is very cool. The Acolyte showrunner Leslie Headland recently teased what we can expect from the series in terms of how it fits into the Star Wars universe. Headland shared, it's a show packed with everything I wanted to explore. I wanted EU stuff in there, references to the original trilogy, the Phantom Menace, the Disney sequels. It's absolutely packed because you never know, you might not get the chance again. The cinematographer and I talked a lot about honoring George Lucas's camera moves. I would say the original trilogy became our touch point for how to craft the world. That's very cool. While the episode oneness of the show is a bit more thematic. Sounds like the series will be a fun ride of Star Wars fans, and there's the only thing I've literally thought about for the last couple of days. So
what, Deadpool?
Yeah, I cannot stop thinking about it, dude. I'm so excited. But yeah.
What up, Rev 5? Yeah, I guess we'll see. We'll see.
That's not true. They were promoting Acolyte and Tales of the Jedi right now. Or Tales of the Empire. That's 2 shows.
When's Will making his next appearance on Sith Talk? Bro, it's every Wednesday. It's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah.
When's the next time Ricky's going to be on Sith Talk?
I know. Like, if you want to see that, just see Rebel Collectors on Tuesday. If you want to see this, it's on Wednesday. It'd be the same thing. Yeah, the same thing.
Here's my toy opinions. The Sith drops suck for the hot toys. And
actually, I wanted to bring that up right now.
The Revan looks cool. I don't give a damn about Revan though. And that clone, the Chrome Cody, boring.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. There's a Chrome Clone Trooper, so it kind of matches that. Like, whatever.
I mean, I've also never bought a hot toy before, so like, it's cool.
This is dope. The OG Stormtroopers coming back with the Death Star panel background. That is
I mean, they're all display pieces, so they're cool.
Yeah.
The what was the other thing? Oh, Star Killer. So bummed it doesn't have Sam Witwer's head on it.
So I think I'm still gonna get this, and I'm gonna pull a Connor and have someone make me a custom head and swap it out.
Bro, I'd rather just wait for there to actually be a freaking.
Probably never. I'm shocked they did this, bro. This is shocking.
Also, like, why is there not a helmet that you can take off the helmet and see Sam Witwer's face? That is so strange.
I know.
It's weird because for hot toys specifically, they usually give you like multiple head sculpts, like multiple hands, but it's just weird how you don't see Sam Witwer's face for that. It's strange.
So this looks badass. Ricky pre-ordered this, and I said, yo, you need to get a custom Keanu Reeves head sculpt that's all like scarred up. And
bro, I'm sure you could just find a head sculpt from him from one of the John Wick toys.
Yep. And just beat it up a little bit, and you got Revan.
Yeah.
And then they did the murder droid from Dr. Aphra, 000, but it's limited to only 2,000. So it's going to be like impossible to get. But I don't really know much about Dr. Aphra.
Yeah, I don't either.
So I'm not really, I mean, it's already gone. There's a wait list, but the 2,000 people already pre-ordered it. And this droid too, I guess this droid is from Dr. Aphra as well. BT-1. It's another little, I guess she just has all these murder droids. I don't know much about her. I need to learn about Dr. Aphra. But I guess there's a picture of both of them. I guess they're like pals and they just murder together for Dr. Aphra or something.
That's weird that's called BT1 and isn't Cal's droid BD1.
Come on, different letters, bro. There's
Yeah,
the
but it sounds the same. There's not what would rhyme with R232, R2C2? Like,
yeah, those are droids too.
all right. And they
But
look the exact same, but just one's evil.
Yeah. Hot Toys but every day, man, just waking up to a ton. Like, man, if it would have been Sam Witwer's face, this shit would have sold out instantly.
Did you pre-order the Shin one?
I pre-ordered Shin and Balin.
Ooh,
So,
both of them.
Yeah, bro. Like, you have to have them together, standing next to each other. So I have until next year to figure out how I'm gonna pay for it, which is fine. Because they don't charge you till it ships, which is like way next year. So that's a future Tony problem. But I did pre-order them. But this one, man, bro, look on the where's it at? Look on his belt. He has 3 lightsabers. That's pretty dope. Those little details.
Are those
I think it's probably like Jedis that he killed, like trophy pieces.
Like what was his master's name from that show? That game?
Oh, that guy, I forgot his name.
He's blind. Yeah. I can see his face.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Something. Maybe someone in the chat knows. Oh, what up, JT? He should know. Hey, JT, Enforce and Leash. What was that Jedi's name? That was kind of like his little side master. Sup, boys? Ain't complaining. Rabbit hole. Bless 4 figures. Yeah, man. Rom Coda.
That's it.
Yeah, buddy. See, I knew JT would know. This guy is basically Star Killer, but in New York.
Star Killer in New York.
Yo, let's talk Deadpool trailer, bro. Because like nobody in the group chat brought it up. I thought that was kind of weird. I'm like, do these guys not like Deadpool?
I mean, I cannot be more excited for it. Like, I am so stoked to see this movie. This is my most anticipated movie in a very long time.
Oh, yeah, for me since No Way Home.
Yeah.
I'm like so excited.
Dude, this is like the Marvel hype that I was feeling for like No Way Home and Endgame is like I'm pretty close to it with this. Like watching I've watched that trailer so many times.
It's insane the amount of stuff that's in there. And you saw I didn't realize, like, I saw the Ant-Man head. Yeah. I thought it was just the head, but I didn't realize it was
whole
the whole body. And what's the girl's name? Professor X's sister?
Cassandra Nova.
Cassandra Nova. This bitch lives in there. You're crazy. You live in a dead body of Ant-Man?
Dude, and Cassandra Nova could pop up in X-Men 97. Like,
she could be the one that sent that Sentinel, right? Yeah, that 3-face Sentinel.
The Wild Sentinel, the Master Mold. Because she's the one who does it in Grant Morrison's E is for Extinction comic series that came out in the early 2000s, but which is what that literally almost shot for shot with like the wild bugs 3-headed Sentinel. Ocean, like literally the same thing. There's so much of what is in this trailer, like those when Logan drops and there's all those headstones that like the statues, like those the same style headstones that Logan walks by, or not Logan, I think it's Kitty Pryde walks by in Days of Futures Past, the original comic run before they did it in the movies. So like when you go to the comics, there's like Scott Summers, Kurt Wagner, Nightcrawler, like those headstones look exactly the same. I think that's a dream sequence, but it's cool that it looks like that. My ongoing theory right now is the Logan who he failed his whole universe
Uh-huh.
is in the Old Man Logan series. Logan refuses to fight because he's the one who actually slaughtered the X-Men because of a vision from Mysterio,
Yeah,
where
yeah, yeah, yeah,
he
yeah.
slices up all of the he thinks he's killing all of these villains, and then he's holding Bullseye, and Bullseye's like, Wolverine, why are you doing this? Please stop. I thought you were my friend. And the vision breaks, and he's actually holding Jubilee's like stabbed dead body. Like,
Oh.
I think that could be why, just because there's so much that's pulled from the Old Man Logan stuff for this,
Yeah.
including the big giant skeleton of Giant Man that Hawkeye and
Yeah.
Logan drive through. I don't think it's going to be like pull for pull Old Man Logan, but I think they're going to pull a lot of those story beats from it, especially like, dude, in Old Man Logan, like they go into Red Skull's lair and he's got like Captain America's shield, he's got Spider-Man's web slinger, he's got Iron Man's armor, he's got all of this stuff from the heroes that he's killed, and like being in Cassandra Nova's like lair, which is Ant-Man's body, like the bed from the Hulk Thor Ragnarok is there that Hulk sleeps in, like the skull bed from that movie is in there. I think there could be a lot of story beats from Old Man Logan in this that you just take out Hawkeye and put in Deadpool.
So Lisi said, when I saw the multiverse portal open, I freaked. So that portal, who do you think opened it up, and where do you think they're going?
So we've never seen a sling ring portal open up between multiverses before.
Oh, so it has to be somebody in that universe.
It has to be somebody
potentially.
within that universe, because like, and people will go, oh, but what about Andrew and Toby in No Way Home? They were already plopped into the 616 universe before because of this. They were plopped in the same way that Doc Ock and Electro and all the villains
Oh, they were
were.
pulled in.
They were pulled in, and then Ned does the sling ring.
Yeah.
And he's like, show me Peter. And Peter comes through. Show me Spider-Man. And he comes through. And like, both time it wasn't Tom. So I would say it has to be within that universe. Also, when they're jumping and it's the shot of them from the front and they're jumping, not the back, Cassandra Nova is standing to the left watching them.
Yeah. What if it's her that opened it up?
I don't think so, dude. She doesn't have Doctor Strange Carmitage magic unless it's like what if it's like Forge, and because we saw him in the last X-Men 97 episode using the Carmitage magic of against the what's that the owl called? It's called like the Insurgents or something. Whatever it is. The thing with Storm from the last episode. But I don't know. I'm so stoked for this movie. I think it's gonna be really cool.
I definitely would watch Loki season 2.
Yeah. One, it's phenomenal. I love it. And two, like, it does a lot for the TVA. I don't know how much it's going to be in this that it affects this. I think it'll do more for the overall Kang story that they're still doing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, Paradox, the guy who's got his nose broken in the trailer, like in the comics, he's a more Mobius variant.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped for sure. What's up, Patrick? Welcome to the nearly end of the stream. But yeah, I saw that trailer. I just was so happy just seeing Hugh Jackman, and like seeing him in the suit was nostalgic, and then seeing him with the sleeves ripped and he's jacked, bro. And I think there's a scene in the trailer that someone's saying he's talking to a kid and that it's X-23.
It's when he's crying and he's like by a campfire, but he doesn't speak, but the audio behind it is he's I'm no hero, kid.
Yeah.
They think that he's talking to X-23 there. The only reason why I'm like, maybe is because if it is that universe, Daphne Keene is so much older than she was when she was X-23. So for him to talk to her, unless they do like some weird deepfake CGI stuff, Daphne Keene's so much older. So would it be an older X-23?
I think it's that because I saw something where supposedly her role in the movie is more than just a quick cameo, and supposedly Channing Tatum as Gambit is going to be in it, and it's
I
not
don't
just a
want that,
small
dude. I
cameo.
don't want that at all. I don't want to see him as Gambit, bro.
Oh
I
man,
don't
yeah, I don't
care,
really
dude.
care
I'm
about
so
that.
when they were like, I love Gambit, but when they were like, when that whole thing was coming out, they
Yes.
were like, "Oh, Channing Tatum, because the Disney buyout, he's not gonna get his Gambit movie." I'm like, "Fine, make it somebody else, dude."
What if that portal they're jumping into, bro? If it takes them to the final fight in Endgame, and
That
they just
is what I would love is for Wong to do the you wanted more, and then Deadpool and Wolverine to
yes,
just fly
how?
out.
Oh my
And then
god!
Deadpool says something about how Thanos looks like Cable because they're both played by Josh Brolin. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
that would just be so beautiful. It's like limited options. What can happen? Like they could go
yeah,
anywhere. We could relive, re-see anything.
yeah,
I am so hyped.
yeah. I'm also very excited from the trailer. Like, that's the best way to do 2 back-to-back trailers is don't show us what's actually happening in the story. Just give us
Yeah,
little stuff to hold on to and hang off of that. Like guys like you and me can speculate on, but we really don't know what the story is. Like
yeah.
you can kind of guess. It's like Deadpool gets pulled from the TVA. We don't know why he gets pulled. We know that he has to save do something with the TVA, and that's a wild comment. He has to do
Magic
something with the
Gambit
TVA.
XL. Oh
I don't
my
want that at
god.
all. And all this stuff, but like, I don't know. It'll just be. I think it'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm so hyped to see it that very first day. What I'm even more hyped for, I feel like this is gonna be one of the Marvel movies in a long time where the post-credit scene is gonna be so fire and so meaningful and so relevant. I think it's gonna set up either like the next Avengers or maybe something for Secret Wars
Oh, it
or maybe
definitely
even
will.
Fantastic Four. It's gonna be something like good and juicy, not a throwaway post-credit where it's like nothing and you stayed for no reason.
Well, we'll get one and then the other, where
Yeah,
it'll be like one funny one where it'll be like dog pool doing something stupid, and
yeah.
then the next one will be it'll like have something to actually do with it. I hope that we see something from whatever's going on from the end of Captain Marvel with Beast and Hank with
Oh,
with
what's her name?
uh
Big Booty
Rambeau
Judy.
with
Yeah.
Rambeau and whatever her mom's name is, Photon and
I think
Binary. I think Binary
is it?
is her name.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
could be cool.
Oh, it's gonna be freaking crazy. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I still want a Chris Evans cameo as Torch so bad.
I mean, it could. We don't
I
know.
mean,
I mean, the
I
Fantastic
know, I
Four
know.
stuff is from the Fox. It's not from
Yeah.
Sony, so it could.
I think it
The
drops
26th.
July 26th. Yeah, July 26th. Yeah, July. So
Yeah.
we got a long time to go. Yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah.
July 26th.
Hell yeah, baby.
But now we just wait for next week.
Yeah, that's all we could do is wait for next week. Hopefully it's a satisfying ending,
Yeah.
or if it's not, they'll at least let us know. Well, this is next, and I don't know, man.
Who knows? I don't think it'll be Skeleton Crew.
Yeah, no, it's not Skeleton Crew. Nah.
Nope.
So all right, guys. I think that's pretty much it for this episode of Dark Side Secrets. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Toodaloo.